Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to bring our final performer from the Knoxville group up to the stage. Please give it up for Mr. Jeff Blank.
How we doing tonight? How we doing tonight? There we go. Y'all give it up for all the performers tonight. Aren't they awesome? And thank you guys for coming out to the Pilot Light, the only bar I've ever been to where you can high-five the person in the bathroom next to you. This is awesome. This is very awesome. Thank you guys again. I want to start off real quick with a question posed to all of you guys. What do you think? You think we could go ahead and replace the rebel flag with just a picture of Calvin from Calvin and Hobbes just pissing on a pile of books? You think we could do that? I think that's a good idea. I think that's a genius idea. I'm an idea man. I was before I came down here today, I was at Walmart today, and I was standing in line, and I want to give you an impression of the guy behind me in line. This is my impression of the redneck behind me at Walmart, expressing his love for Lil Jon, the rapper. So the guy behind me in line at Walmart expressing his love for Lil Jon. All right. Hey man, dude, I love Lil Jon, dude. When he said, what? When he says, what? Okay, yeah. What? Jeff, where you going, man? Don't even pretend you ain't my cousin, dude. Come back, come back, come back. That is the redneck behind me in line. Walmart. Okay. I can just say that because I'm actually from Rockwood, Tennessee. That's how you pronounce it. Rockwood. I am from Rockwood. That's a rough town, man. That's a really rough town. Give you an idea how rough it is. I was at a party one time when I was in high school, and this girl passed out at the party, and some dudes tattooed the word narc on her forehead because she was a narcoleptic. Realized that people in Rockwood knew what the word narcoleptic meant. That should be awesome. But because of that, I also heard another conversation in Walmart that really hit home with me, and I just want to share it with you. Is I heard one dude look at another dude and say the following question. He was like, "Hey man, is Randy still doing the drugs?" I don't know if you guys know any Randys. Here's a few things you can assume about a dude named Randy. One, really good at drywall. Excellent at drywall. Two, big time into Molly Hatchet. Let's go ahead and put that up there. He's probably going to tell you he used to be a roadie for him. Might not be true. He's going to say it anyway. Three, this is my favorite. At least 3 times a day, that man says the following phrase: "This is fucking bullshit, dude." Just putting that out there. I guess you guys don't know that many Randys. Okay, fuck it. I did grow up in Rockwood, but I read books and shit, so that caused a problem. But it did set me up for this. I found out 2 days ago that it turns out if you drive a 99 purple Saturn SL with rollerblades in the trunk, it is perfectly acceptable for that to ask the AutoZone guy to unscrew your taillight because it hurt your hand. It's perfectly okay. Even more so if it was actually a woman that you had to ask. And it makes you, it hurts in here, but you know that it's okay. I have to deal with that kind of thing. I used to think I was a man, but then I have a cat, so that's a thing. I walked my cat like 2 weeks ago. Walked my cat down the sidewalk. I did that. People saw me in front of God and everybody. I can't believe I did that. I love that cat. Okay, here's the problem though. My cat, I blow on my cat's ass. Let's jump ahead. I blow on my cat's ass, but not in like an erotic way. Don't look at me weird. She does this thing where she jumps up on the couch, she puts a little pink star fruit right in my face, right? That's pink star fruit. That's my metal band. We'll be back here 2 weeks from now. All right. But she does it, and I don't know what to do. It's like fight or flight time. I'm like, oh God, what do I do? I don't want to touch it. So I just blow on it. and then she runs away, right? That's what you do. But lately, she's not running away when I do that. So I'm starting to feel like I'm conditioning my cat in a real weird way, right? It's starting to make me feel weird. I feel like, like now I feel like she's just getting up there to get me to blow on her, It's not good. Even weirder, I'm afraid that I'm conditioning myself in a real weird way. Like, I'm gonna have to get on Facebook and change my interest section now. Like indie rock, arcade games, cat bugling. I love cat bugling. That's what we call it. You guys are awesome, by the way. Thank you very much for coming out tonight. I was sad the other day, and I'm happy today. But you know what's here's what's really sad. One guy on a tandem bike. So sad. You know what's sadder than that? Two guys on a tandem bike. Is in fact sadder than that. And sadder than that, sudden infant death syndrome. I guess that was weird. So my ex moved out on New Year's Eve. Woohoo! Daddy lives alone now. And it turns out that apparently I needed that check and balance kind of situation to keep me from doing really weird shit. I didn't know it. Apparently when I live alone, I do real weird shit. Not like Buffalo Bill, like Silence of the Lambs weird shit. No, let's be clear. Side note, I just figured out the other day why Buffalo Bill wanted her to put lotion on her skin. It's because he was going to wear it, and he wanted it to be supple and soft against the skin. And at least 5 people just figured that out when I said that as well. So, that's stupid. You can't wear a woman's skin. Not a white girl after Labor Day, anyway. Ha ha! Okay. I do catch myself. I made myself laugh. All right. I do catch myself doing really weird things. Like just the other day, I caught myself eating a lean cuisine dinner off of my bare naked lap because I was on the toilet. That's a thing that happened. You feel like you have dignity, too much of. Go ahead and try to peel a piece of pepper steak off of your testicles that is glued there by some kind of weird gravy adhesive that only lean cuisine can make. I don't know what that was. Got high, played with cat's fupa for about 45 minutes. That's what I did. That's a fupa. That's a front upper pussy area because she's a cat. Ha! I thought we were all going to high five on that, and it didn't happen. But yeah, I scratched my balls with a hairbrush for an inordinate amount of time. A long time. I didn't even know I had a hairbrush. I'm bald. Why do I need one? I gotta groom my skullet, but apparently I had one. And I did that, and it escalated into this weird, like, grooming kind of situation. like I was setting my penis up to look like it was a fine, dapper young gentleman getting ready to go to the ball in the 1860s. That's what I did. I sure did do that. That's right. I wanted to make my penis look real dastardly is what it was like. It was going to tie somebody to the railroad tracks. Like it would look like Daniel Day-Lewis from There Will Be Blood. Bastard in a basket. Okay. That's a weird thing that I do because it turns out, I did want to make it look like it was going to lift triangular weights. And because I do this thing every now and then when I get really bored, I like to call it circus strongman. Maybe you guys can try this at home. Don't jump ahead. What you do is you lay on your back, and then you roll your legs back, and what it does is it turns in on itself, right? And it's looking at you. It looks like 2 big eyes and a long nose and a beard, like a circus strongman from the 1800s. And makes for excellent dick pics. Kind of looks like Dr. Robotnik from Sonic, is where I'm getting at. And the weirdest part of that is I'm starting to realize that I myself am starting to look like Dr. Robotnik as well. So that means the older I get, the more I look like my own penis. And that doesn't make anybody feel good. Again, you guys are awesome. Thanks for getting on board with me. I practice the dark arts. And by that, I mean I teach finger painting in an inner city community center. I like to give back. So what do you guys think? Do you think if you got those flipper hands, right? You know those flipper hands? You ever seen flipper hands? You think if you got those flipper hands and you lose one in an accident, like at the factory, do you think they give you like a prosthetic flipper hand? Or just like a normal plastic count to 5 hand? These are things I think about. I feel like that sucks. Like, first of all, your copay is not going to cover the flipper hand thing. It's not like they're making that en masse. They're not making that. So they're going to have to special make it. You're going to have to pay extra. But then you have to assess, like, if I get a normal count 5 hand, then I get to make a choice every time I go to shake somebody's hand. Will it be, which one will creep them out more? Will it be my crazy, weird plastic hand? Or my Danny DeVito from Batman Returns hand? On the upside, though, you do finally have a chance at winning paper, rock, scissors, so that's a thing. Okay. Speaking of weird prosthetics, anybody been to a porn store lately? Yeah? Isn't it nice? I went the other day, and it was really nice to see that this thing and this thing still doing really well in sales. This thing and this thing. You guys have seen it. I know you've seen it. It's this thing and this thing, and only comes in white. Apparently that's a white people thing. Big shock there. I don't know who that's for. Like, who's that into fisting? But like, you know what? I'd really like to get a little ventriloquist action coming up. But I don't feel like coming up with a safe word. Ever since the pineapple incident, that shit went awry. So I just feel like I just don't know where the marketing is on that. Like, it's this thing and this thing. Like, who is like, you know what? I'm just gonna stay at the house tonight. You know what? I don't feel like going out. I'm gonna take my rubber fist. I'm gonna sit on the ground. I'm gonna take a couple of squats. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take a couple of squats. And then afterwards, I'm gonna take it out in the yard, hose it down. You can't put that in the dishwasher. Don't do that. Take a couple squats, maybe settle in, watch a little CSI. I'm gonna call it a Wednesday. Yeah. That is silly. So, everybody drinking tonight? Having fun? You guys clearly drinking tonight. Jesus Christ. Are you about to make a pyramid with them and shit? Like, all right, cool. Yeah, don't do that. That will not get you laid. Don't do that. Don't do what I did the other week. Don't get drunk and send a picture of your dick to your ex-girlfriend. Don't do that. Don't do that. I did that very late at night. I don't know where I found stamps that late. But in a week and a half, she is going to be pissed. That's what they used to do in the olden days, actually. Like back in Civil War days, when they wanted to be like, "Dearest Martha, Virginia life is hard. The crops are growing well. Enclosed is a tintype of my penis. I love you, signed, Randy." P.S. This war is fucking bullshit, dude. You guys, thank you very much. My name's Sentinel, y'all. Thank you for coming out. Give it up for my war.